Good morning, YouTube. I just had another dream. This time the dream was I was on this very narrow, long spiral staircase. It was almost like um, when I was growing up in Pine Chapel, there was a corner store, and there was a stair that went down, then there was a pole down the side. Except it's like the staircase just went around a pole, and it was kind of like at a playground, and there was some like young adult boys there. I'll say between like maybe 18 to maybe 27. And as I was going up the staircase, I felt like something sticking me in my side, like somebody had taken their fingers and was like, poking at my ribs, like like maybe one of the boys was trying to get my attention. And I looked down. It was a very uncomfortable feeling. Um, it was very uncomfortable. I looked down, and there was a black boy with a red shirt, and there was two other boys, and it was poking me. One of them, somebody was poking me in my side through like the stair thing, and as I kept walking up the staircase, um, a light skinned guy with like a yellow bomber leather leather jacket came up to me and started talking real close to me, like in my ear, and it was almost like a situation where he was flirting, like, 'cause he's right in my ear, and my response was reserved, but but um reserved, but somewhat enjoying it at the same time. But reserved because I didn't want to put forth any action to show that or anything like that. So it turned out where him and I ended up alone. And instead of the yellow bomber jacket, now he was wearing a red bomber leather jacket, like a leather jacket. And we were like on a porch. And instead of the blue staircase, it was a black pole. And he was like up on me, like we were face to face, like close enough for his breath to be on my face and for me to like feel it and it to be in my nostrils. But he still had his fingers like in my side. And I was like, why are you doing that? That's uncomfortable. And this is the scary part because then when I said that, it's like his head was upside down, like the Spider-Man kiss. But it was just like I don't know if we had we couldn't turn that way because he was standing up. So maybe my um pers- perspective of it had changed. But his head was upside down. It's like his mouth was like eye level, and all I could see was his mouth. And he was like, "Because you're a bitch, that's why." That shit scared the hell out of me. And he kept putting his fingers in my side, and it went from him doing that, like right on my ribs, to him like opening my shirt, and that he was it appeared that he was at my breast, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't feel his mouth like on it, but I saw that his face was there, and I saw that his face was there, and it was like maybe I don't know, it was something about it that made it appear that way, like he was it was like he was partaking of them, but it was like reserved. I could feel, I don't know, I could see it, and what I was seeing was making the feeling, I don't think, you know. So I don't know. That's a weird dream to have. I'm not sure why I had that particular dream, but um, And then what I'm noticing, like in the past couple of dreams, is a recurring theme of like black men. The first one wasn't uncomfortable for me until the end, but it wasn't because of an actual character in the dream. This one was because of a character in the dream. So that's sad. I'm looking at my lips. My lips look huge. I didn't know they were that big, but I guess they are. So, yeah.